We have previously learned how to build or image container image from the application and how to run the container. Let's now see how to push the image to an external container registry. So Docker Hub is probably the most popular container registry, but the GitLab version control that we are using actually has a container registry of its own, so let's use that one. So we are now in the container registry of the application we have been developing. And as you can see, GitLab provides instructions how to firstly authenticate into the registry and then how to build and push an image to the registry. But the first thing we need to do is to create the Docker file inside the repository too, as I haven't yet made it. I only made it to the Docker Hub for demonstration purposes. So let's go ahead and create a Docker file here. I actually have the contents of the Docker file ready here. We can just go ahead and input them here. Then I'm going to add the Docker file and commit the change. And finally push it. This is actually good comparison. Just like I push the code to the version control, I can also push the container images and update the images and then push them to the registries. Okay, so let's verify that we have the Docker file now in the project. We do have it here. So now, since I don't have Docker available on my local Windows machine, I'm going to use the Docker Playground again to firstly pull the code of our application and then pushing the image to the GitLab registry. So let's go ahead and let's firstly see. Yes, we have Git here. So we are going to clone our project. Then see what we have here. We have the Docker file here. Okay, and now we can follow the instructions that were provided by the GitLab container registry. So firstly, I will authenticate into the registry by using my GitLab credentials. Here and here. Now I have authenticated into the registry. The next thing I will do is I will build the image with using the tag that is referring to the external registry. So let's go ahead and do it. So this is a similarly as if I were to build the image to my local Docker, I can build and tag it to refer to the remote registry. So this, or how should I say this? This builds the image locally, but it has the tag that is referring to the gitlab.com. So when we push the image, it will automatically know to search for this registry and push it there instead of some other registry. Let's see. Right, I think we are missing one thing from the Docker file actually. install it. Yes, so my Docker file actually is missing this command. I think it was like this. Let's see if the build process now succeeds. Right, I have to do this. Then okay, now it seems to succeed. Yes, now when we see our images, we can find that our image has been built successfully, and now the final thing to do is to push it to the GitLab registry. And we can do it by using the ready-made command here. So now our application is, or the image of the application is being pushed to the container registry. Now this might take a little while, so we can go ahead and also fix the mistake on the Docker file on our version control, as it currently has the same typo here. So here we will input this like this, then add to the commit, and in the commit message state that fixed a mistake in a Docker file, in the Docker file. Let's push the change. Right. So now it seems that our push has been just completed. So now when we go ahead to the container registry, it should show us our image, and yes, it does. So here we have the container image here, and we will be using this image later when we are developing the CI/CD pipeline. Then we can lastly verify that the Docker file edit has been successfully pushed here, and yes, it is here. So now we have successfully pushed our application image to the remote registry, the GitLab container registry.